Welcome to EYP TV, where we dive into stories and experiences of remarkable individuals in the world of football. Today I am having a lady. She is a former player of EYP, at the same time a goalkeeping coach, and she works in the finance department of Edgars Youth Program. You are welcome.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have you.
And I'm glad and pleased to be here.
Tell us about yourself.
I'm Ritah Namatovu, former football player, and I serve at Edgars, as well as a beginners football goalkeeping coach.
Taking you back, when did you join Edgars Youth Program? When did you start training with Edgars Youth Program?
I started in 2005. I remember I was a young kid and I didn't know what I was getting into, but yeah, I found my way out.
2005?
Yeah, 2005.
Wow, you must have been a toddler.
Very much.
How old were you?
I can't tell.
Okay, so how was the experience in that particular period?
In the beginning, it was sort of like challenging, I would say that, because I didn't know anything about football and I was playing with boys only. But then as time went on, we saw other girls turning in, just like Coach Zaina. And it started being fun, and up to now, I love the game.
Who gave you the idea? Mommy decided to take you just like that, and why did you choose EYP?
I wouldn't say that it's my mom or anyone, but when we used to take the long holidays, we were doing nothing in the holiday apart from watching TV and just roaming around the whole place where I was staying. So I think this came in as something that will help me and use my time productively. So that is when Edgars came in for me to play football.
You're a lady.
Yes.
And how did that idea come, like you deciding to be a goalkeeping coach?
Just like I said before, I didn't plan any of this to happen. But along the way, I developed the interest. So honestly, I wasn't that of a good player. Like, I wasn't so talented, but at least I had to take up something to be part of it, to be part of the football fraternity. So I decided to at least serve with the entity. And then at the same time, I looked into some things that I would do, which positions at least I can get into, and so the goalkeeping.
So for you, were like, I'm going to be a goalkeeper or something.
And at the same time, I had inspirations from here and there. Not many, but at least I love it. Whenever I see the goalkeepers, I was inspired by...
For some reasons, I want to watch you play.
Goalkeeping
in particular.
Because
it's rare to find a lady. Did you have any lady that was inspiring you at the time?
Not a lady. It was a gentleman, but I also needed the physical exercise. I was inspired by Onyango, let's say.
Wow. Okay, you have Onyango has a fan. Okay. Yeah. You were inspired by Onyango.
Yes.
A lady being inspired by
a man.
Wow.
True.
Okay. At that particular time, in the time that you were training with Edgars Youth Program, did you ever face any challenges at that particular time?
Yes, I did.
Or being a child, you were just enjoying football?
I was enjoying, but at the same time, I missed out the company of girls. But along the way, other girls came in. And so it became more fun seeing us as girls do football, because usually the girls are in other sports activities. And with football, we were sort of like unique. And I liked the uniqueness of the game for the girls to be there.
Should we say you were a tomboy?
Not really. I wasn't.
You weren't.
I wasn't.
Okay. So now you're growing with EYP. How has EYP shaped you as a person? Because I want to say I have seen you, and it's beyond football.
Okay.
The way you behave, how has EYP influenced you to the person that you are now?
I've learned a lot along the journey in Edgars Youth Program. First of all, physically, I'm now fit.
I see.
That you can question.
Definitely see. Okay.
Yeah, and then it helped me emotion-wise. Let me say I'm in the emotion aspect, whereby now I can relate to what I have to do at what time, because it's a team game, but then you have to know when the training has to take place, you get to keep the time.
Timekeeping and discipline.
I'm at least now very good at timekeeping, very disciplined, and it has helped me with making friends. Now making friends, it's an easy deal for me because football is a team working sport. So you get to meet a lot of people, you get to socialize through many activities still in the football fraternity. So I'm at least good with team working and socializing.
Talking about timekeeping, if you know Rita very well, if it's 7, it is supposed to be 7. If it
Sometimes
is 8,
it's
so you learned
6:30.
you learned that from Edgars Youth Program.
Yes.
Okay, so now we want to understand. So how do you get into you done goalkeeping coaching?
Yeah, the
Coach-
coaching, but at a beginner stage.
Oh, okay. So now you're into the finance department. You mentioned earlier in the introduction.
Yes.
How do you get there? Should we say EYP helps you to, they connect you to jobs after you've trained with them for some good time? Tell us.
Not that they connect anyone to the jobs, but just like I told you with football, it's a lot of networking, a lot of socialization, so you get your way out into something, the people you meet, the people who you interact with. And just like I said earlier, that I wasn't so talented anyway, but at least with the coaching, I'm good at that.
Okay.
And I fought so hard, so at least that I could get to work with the footballers in the sports industry. So yeah, I learned myself into at least working with them, and now I'm into the administration. So that is how I got
that's
there.
really wonderful.
Yes.
Any last word for anyone that would like to join EYP?
Okay, I appeal to all the parents out there with both boys and girls, 3 years to 17 years of age, to come and register your children into Edgars Youth Program. It is fun, and it is developing, and yeah, the children will get to socialize rather than spending a lot of time on TV and social media. So I urge them to come. We have a lot in store for you. Please bring your children. Our offices are in Mengo, Sir Albert Cook Road, near Total, and you can reach us out at 0772 667780 or 0702 667780. Or coach, the email is coach@edgarsyouthprog.org.
There you have it. That was Coach Ritah for you, driven by passion, and now she's a prominent person in the EYP fraternity. Don't forget to subscribe to all our YouTube channels, our social media platforms, just like she mentioned, and catch you next time. Bye-bye.